Yo, what's up guys, Go here, back at a new video. In today's video I'll be ranking every single accessories in Blox routes. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and if you wanna participate in my intros, make sure to join my Discord server and we'll talk there. So yeah, now let's get into the video. So before we get into the video, I just want to say that I'm really thankful to the guys who've been subscribing lately. Our goal was to hit 575 subscribers, but we're already up to 650 subscribers, which is an additional 75 subscribers. So I can't believe it, to be honest. Thank you guys so much, and I guess let's try to hit 700. I don't know, to be honest, at this point now, because yeah, you guys are just too crazy. So yeah, now let's get into the video. So the first item on my list is the black cape. You can find this in Marineford, and it costs you 50,000 belly, and it gives you 100 points in health and energy and 5% increase in all damage. So it's a decent accessory, but it's not good for high-end gameplay. So yeah, I'm gonna rank it at C. So the next item on my list is going to be Swordsmen Hat. So Swordsman Hat costs about 150,000 belly, and it gives you 10% increase in sword damage, which is utterly trash. So I'm gonna rank it at D tier. Now we have the pink coat. This is obtained by killing the swan boss in the first sea. This is like really common. It gives you 10% increase in Blox fruit damage and 200 points in health. So this is a really useful accessory. So yeah, it's gonna be at C tier for me. The next item is the Tomoe Ring. So Tomoe Ring is 500,000 belly, and only gives you an increase of 10% in devil fruit damage. So it's just really bad in my opinion. So I'm gonna rank it at D tier. Now we have is this coat. So this is obtained by killing the marine boss, the voice Admiral. This is pretty good in early game, but it's really bad for the people who play high-end gameplay of this game. So gives you an additional 200 points in energy and 10% increase in melee damage, which is I guess useful. So I'm not gonna put it at D tier. So yeah, now we have the cool shades. If you want to troll, a lot of people wear these. I don't know why. So this is pretty good in meta, to be honest. This gives you 100 points in energy and health, 7.5% increase in all DMG, and 17.5% increase in movement speed. So this is a pretty good accessory to wear. So yeah, now we have Usopp's hat. This is utterly useless if you're a sword main or a devil fruit main. So yeah, if you're a gun main, this is really good for you. This gives you an increase of 7.5% in gun damage and 15% cooldown reduction on gun attacks. So for gun users this is good, but for swords user this is really bad. So I'm gonna put it there. So now we have the marine cap right over here. This is pretty useless in my opinion. It gives you an increase in 7.5% sword and gun damage and 10% cooldown reduction to sword and gun attacks. So it's just like useless in my opinion. You can get much better accessories, and yeah. So next on the list we have the black spiky coat right over here. This gives you 200 points in energy and plus 200 points in health as well. Gives you 7.5% increase in all damage. This is a good accessory to wear in my opinion. So now we have the chopper hat right here. This is pretty decent for a devil fruit user, but yeah, it doesn't give you that much, so you can like wear it all the time in my opinion. So it's just good for early game. So it gives you only 3% increase in devil fruit damage and 15% cooldown reduction on devil fruit attacks and 10% increase in defense against devil fruit attacks. So this is just useless, to be honest. Nobody uses this. So yeah, now we have the Sabo top hat. This gives you 3% increase in melee damage, 10% cooldown reduction on any attacks, and 10% increase in defense against sword attacks. So if somebody is a sword user, you can annoy him by wearing this, and this is pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, but not good enough to be up on these tiers. So now we have the warrior helmet. So warrior helmet is pretty decent. Gives you a 12.5% increase in melee and sword damage and 5% cooldown reduction on melee and sword attacks. This is a decent accessory, but not high tier accessories. So yeah, now we get into the big boy stuff. Now we have the dark coat, if you guys know. So the dark coat is pretty OP. You have to kill Blackbeard for it, and it gives you a 15% increase in devil fruit damage, 600 points in health and energy, and also it's the only mythical accessory out there. So it's just a super OP accessory. So if you have this, make sure to use it. Now we have the swan glasses. Swan glasses are pretty good. They give you 250 points in health and energy, 25% increase in movement speed, which is really important in this meta, 8% increase in all damage, 8% reduction on all attacks, cooldown reduction, and 8% increase in defense against all attacks. So this is a top tier accessory in my opinion, and I'm using this one currently. currently. So yeah, now you have the Zebra Cap. Zebra Cap is pretty good in my opinion. Gives you 500 energy, 100 health, and 10% increase in sword damage and 15% cooldown reduction on devil fruit attack. This is a pretty good for sword users and devil fruit users in my opinion, but it's a A tier for me because yeah, these both are better than it. So now we have the Ghoul mask. This is pretty good in my opinion. Gives you 35% run speed, which is pretty OP in this meta. Gives you 500 energy and 10% life leech. So this is a pretty good accessory in my opinion, and currently one of the best in this meta right now. Now we have the blue Spikey Coat right over here. The blue Spikey Coat gives you 500 energy, 250 health, and 7.5% defense buff. This is a decent accessory, but I would not rank it higher than this. I would say yeah, it's an A tier accessory. So yeah, now we have the red Spikey Coat. So red Spikey Coats gives you 250 energy and 500 health and 7.5 damage buff, which is pretty good. So yeah, it's gonna be A tier for me. So yeah, now we have the Santa Hat. Santa Hat is really OP in this meta as well. It gives you 30% increase in movement speed, 12.5% increase in sword and devil fruit damage, and 400 energy and 400 health. So it's a really good accessory to wear in my opinion. Now we have the Elf Hat. This is a pretty good accessory as well. You get 20% increase in walk speed, 10% increase in sword / melee damage, and 5% cooldown reduction on all attack. But it doesn't go up to S tier. It's going to be at A tier for my list. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.